in a waiting room alone. Lady, she came by me and she touched my shoulder and she prayed for me. And I thank her. I thank her because I saw her heart. And when I looked in her eyes, I saw her soul. And yes, you can see somebody's soul. And it's sad and it is felt when somebody loses it. I'm not talking about her, but I'm just saying. I remember I asked, I said I don't believe that there is a, you know, soulless individuals. But the thing is, you have to believe that everything can actually happen because it can. And people, they mess with things they don't know nothing about and they lose something that is precious. They come off as disorders, not just any, but harmful ones that take from you. And some people don't care what they do. They're just reckless. And that means they put their friends and their family at danger also because they're playing with things they don't understand. This is again why you don't ever go backwards in life. Because karma comes in reverse. When things are done knowingly, maliciously, to harm, purposely, for self-gain and greed, lust, true evil manifests and will take the most precious thing away from you. The eyes are the window to the soul. Creativity speaks the truth in life. People will sit here and judge those that don't go by the social status of, you need to be, in the church. You need to be in, certain religious groups. You need to be grateful for your life. You need to be grateful for what you have. You need to be grateful for your truth and for the universe, the divine source created all within. And yet, still trying to set controlled. That's major issues. Pagan religions. Okay? All the stuff that happens here is one and the same. They just twist a word or two here or just say the bright side of one and the dark nature of the other and have you thinking it's 2 or 3 or maybe 1,000 different things out here. Man created this. Time is the structure which forms our lives day to day. All we have is now. That's all we ever had. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow or today. You have to let go of yesterday. You can't even, imagine the outcomes of tomorrow because it didn't happen yet. And you can imagine. That's why I said you can only imagine. Because as you see it, as shall it be. Unless you go against the mark. You go against the mark. That's one thing you don't do. When you receive your mark, you better do your job. So that's all I have for you. I've been channeling a lot more. So yeah, I get into my little zone and my meditations and everything. I just make sure I try to say the right words so it's not like, what are you talking about? Just you're self-reflecting, you're checking back in, you're making sure and confirming, within self of what is going on, what's happening. That's all you're doing. That's what you're supposed to do anyway. You have to realize that things in this world is gonna, kind of throw you off a little bit, but you have to remember you don't have to be happy-go-lucky all the time. I always wear a smile on my face because that pleases me. It helps me. So I always look like I'm peachy. I'm peaches and cream, I'm freaking happy. And yeah, I am. I just naturally am. The thing is, I know how to shift my energy around. Like the time I was almost freaking roadkill. My blazer died. The power ran out while I was on 95, and I thought this 18-wheeler was going to freaking distract the trailer. I thought it was going to fucking ram the shit out of me because I seen nothing but the freaking grills in the back of my truck. And I just seen my children flash in my thoughts. I closed my eyes and I opened them back up, and I don't know how the fuck it did it, but the fucking bitch was like an inch away from my side view mirror after I just seen it like this close in the rear view mirror of the back of the truck. Like I was like slowing down, and this thing is coming at like over 55 miles per hour. I don't know what was coming down the turn. And my group leader at work ended up having to pick me up off the side of the road. And I was just in the fetal position for hours at work. Okay, I was stressed the fuck out because I was like, why the fuck am I not dead? Like, seriously, that's what I was thinking. Because I'm like this shit has just kept on running back and back and back and back. Like, seriously. But then his ex-wife, shortly after, she got into an accident. And he said something about her head being damaged or something. And her power went out. I just find that kind of weird because I don't believe in coincidences. And around the same time, also, a friend of mine, she told me about how she was in a close call with her vehicle too, but she got away, just like me. The only one that didn't, his ex. So, this is why I stick to myself. And I don't play with people who don't play fairly. Because I don't like seeing people get hurt. And I notice things happen from when I was really little. And all I can do is just sit back and watch. We're all a piece of a bigger puzzle. Nobody wants to hear it. Because then life isn't a fun game anymore. But yeah, it is. It's fun as long as it's no harm, no foul. But then there's people that take it to another level where towards they purposely and maliciously try to actually harm others. Not saying anything. I know that I just start talking about stuff and some things just link up and I don't talk about anything specifically. But yeah, when you're doing stuff to like purposely, like sit here, oh yeah, you think, oh my god, yeah, you're gonna wish something. Just know it's gonna come back to you. So whether it's good or bad, if you're going to try to cast some sort of spell, it's gonna come back onto you, good or bad. I noticed this a while ago that it just seemed like repetitive shit over and over again. But each time cycles close, new ones open. And that's either with you being alone or that's you with making, something new, a new cycle with, other people around you. Whether it's, love or partnerships or just friendships or something like that. But yeah, so, that's all that is. But yeah, this high priestess is karma. This karma for this whole situation over here. The greater secret law and second sense of the world. Things are implied and some are spoken. Isis. Oh yeah, remember when I mentioned that a few years ago on Facebook? How basically it was interweaving into our soldiers? Yeah. I was talking about ISIS a while ago. But the thing is, I don't really just come out and just say certain things. I just start pointing out, like, hey, yeah, you ever notice that? See if people start noticing, putting together shit on their own. Like, I already see the stuff and I can put it together in my head. But, telling people, that's something I won't do. I'll make statements. I'll say things here and there. I'm not going to say anything unless I know you really want to know. Other than that, you got to ask. You don't get shit for free. But, and what I mean by that is I'm not willingly telling you shit, just so you can know something when there's no interest anywhere else. So why would I share? You don't want to get to know me, but you want to know what I know. No, that's not happening. I will mislead you because I already see you. It's just something I do. Whether I like it or not, some things are just shown to me. I can't do anything about that. And I wouldn't want to. Because I seen what it was like when my guides were guiding me silently. they wanted to make sure, do you really want to do this alone? No. I know I'm not alone, but I would rather hear y'all. And I know that you are here all the time. I know that you're with me. But yeah, I used to know that you guys kept me balanced growing up because I could see you and feel you up into my young adult years. Like, I literally saw their outlines, their clear, transparent bodies, but you can physically, like, see them there. And it's all love. I remember I woke up one morning and my stuffed animal was walking across my chest. I think I was in like 8th grade at the time, but it was scaring the living shit out of me because I was just waking up and I didn't see. I only saw the actual gal itself just walking across. I'm like, ah! Flunk it red. But I mean, before that, yeah, I seen my sister come out of her bedroom when she was out on a date with her then boyfriend. She came face to face with me. She was in her nightgown and she stared at me. She wouldn't come into the bedroom. I don't know why. Well, I do know why now, but she wouldn't come in the bedroom. I didn't understand why then. Then she backed away and literally floated into the bathroom, which was like about 8 feet away from my bedroom door. And yes, I did say float, like glide, float. There were no feet, and I did not put 2 and 2 together. I was a kid. I was like 9 or 10. I was probably like 8. But yeah, there were no feet. I sat back down on my damn bed. Okay, I'm like, yeah, that shit fucking hurt. It fucking hurt when I did it back then too. But yeah, I did that like 2 more times, and then the ab cruncher, because it was my brother's old room that they moved me into. So the ab cruncher, that gray and red thing, yeah, that thing, it fell off the wall. My brother, he left this golden cross on the wall. It was his necklace. He left it there on a nail behind the ab cruncher. My thoughts as soon as that happened, I seen that, was, Mom! Got up and I was like walking like I was on the side of the building like Neo in the Matrix. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, the door is closed and you see the movement and everything inside the bathroom, and I'm like, I did not take my eyes off of that bitch. And I just kept it moving downstairs. And I was so heated afterwards because I got yelled at for bothering her while she was on the phone with nonsense. And I got sent right back upstairs to my room. Just like when they seen the shadow sitting on my mom's bed, and then they were talking about it, but then tried to send me in there to, get the stuff. But they were all laughing at that. They thought that shit was funny. It wasn't funny. And they thought a lot of things were funny back then. It's not funny. I used to wear glasses. I have perfect vision now, and have been having it for like years on end. Anyway, I have stories for days. Like The Conjuring. Oh yeah, that was an awesome movie. I was like, that was the only movie that almost scared me. Like, seriously. Because it was like my life on fucking shit. Like, Yeah, y'all did good. Y'all need to make another one that's like that. But yeah, I'm like, you gotta balance your inner demons. Okay, if you don't, them shits will get a hold of you. All right. Um, demons demand. Devil lived, got defeated, became pissed, became a demon. But see, everything is one and the same. That's one thing that people don't understand about this life. Because it's all about balance. That's all it is. You have to be able to live and be balanced. And when you're balanced, that means everything with you, from mind, body, and soul. I can be an angel one minute, and I can be somebody's devil the next. It's all in what energy you're bringing to the table. It's all in what you're going to embody around the individual. But people don't understand that. And people, they just want to do evil things. Some people just want to be evil. Some people just want to do that type of stuff. I'm like, okay, if you like to, have the dark look to you, have a dark look to you. You want to be evil, you know, talk how you want to talk, dress how you want to dress, do your definition or whatever, but it's supposed to be no harm, no foul. You're not supposed to be harming shit. You're not supposed to be sitting here and taking things into your own hands. Like the one shirt that I like, the little saying on it, yeah, something about revenge, but accidents happen. Yeah, that's fucking true. I'm not taking out fucking revenge on shit. Why? And please, I'm more precious than that. Okay. So, excuse me for not wanting to be petty in my life and be bittersweet. Like, seriously. I'm sweet and sour. I'm that little tartness with the little sweet twist to it. Or shall I say, I'm the sweetness with that little tart twist to it. Yeah. So, it's just like, I'll bite, but it'll feel good. Like I said, I know my gift. I'm a talented pain in the ass. I tell the hidden natures, false frauds, fakers.